If you've been focused on growing your professional network and have been taking the time to attend events and meet new people, way to go. And if you already have an internship under your belt, even better. But what do we do when we have these relationships and how do we maintain them? It's really about the long game, right? You need to make sure that you are building long-lasting relationships with people that are authentic, not the surface level crap. So here are my 5 tips for how you can keep in touch with people in your professional network.
Hey there, I'm Jenna Ryan from the internhustle.com, and this is Initiative Muscle Monday, helping you to start each week with an intentional step toward a successful future. Let's do this.
So first of all, it's important that you're reaching out once a quarter or so. So that breaks down to 3 to 4 times a year. Not so bad. Why? Well, it's because you don't want to be reaching out when you just need a recommendation from someone for a job that you're hoping to get. And it's really not that hard to reach out to someone 3 to 4 times a year. Think about it. If you know their birthday, there's one. And the holiday, New Year season is always a great time to reach out as well. And then you only need to find 1 or 2 more reasons to connect. So when you break it down, it's not that hard. And that's what leads me to the next tip, which is what you can say when you reach out to somebody. Reach out and serve them, not you. Always be adding more value for them versus asking too much of them. Because nobody wants to feel like they're just being used. Your goal here is to give, and give some more. And when the time's right, they're going to remember that and they're going to want to come through for you too. So beyond the birthday and holiday reach outs that I already mentioned, what can you connect with them on? Well, question is, what have you bonded with them over? So whether you met them at a networking event or you had more time with them over an internship, did you learn something about them personally that was unique to them or something maybe that was unique between the two of you? For example, this one's kind of silly, but whatever, it works. My team members, my last company, happen to know that I love Taco Bell. Love Taco Bell. I actually still will get random messages from them on Instagram or even over email when they see some special announcement about Taco Bell. And it puts a huge smile on my face and it gives them a reason to connect with me. And another great example is if you know something personally about their family, right? Maybe their kid just qualified for the state swim meet. Send them a note to acknowledge their kid and let them know that you were paying attention. Or maybe you know that they love fly fishing and you came across this awesome Instagram account all about fly fishing. Pass it on. Again, you're giving. You're not asking for anything here. It's just a way for you to keep in touch and continue to build that relationship. Another way that you can stay in touch with someone on the professional level is by setting up Google alerts and following what's going on with them, their company, or their industry. So you go to google.com/alerts and you type in their name or their company name and enter your email, and then Google's going to send you an email or an alert every time this person shows up in the news or their company shows up in the news. For example, if someone just signed a big new client and you know how important that was to this person, go ahead and send them an email and congratulate them. My third tip for you is to keep things short and sweet. No one really wants more email. So your job is to keep it short, upbeat, and to the point. And give them a reason to smile, not a reason to roll their eyes. Speaking of reason to smile, it's okay to throw in your accomplishments every now and then as well. Keep them up to date on your professional progress, and people like to hear that they had a positive impact on you. It might also put you back on their radar for someone that they want to work again with someday. But just remember that you want to keep it short and to the point and to always be focusing more on them than you do on you. Tip number 4 is to engage with them online. Are they active on LinkedIn or Twitter? Great. Read their articles, read their little tweets, and engage with them. Leave thoughtful comments or questions as follow-ups. It's not only going to keep you top of mind with them, but others are going to see that, and you never know what opportunities may surface as a result. And for the final tip, tip number 5, visit in person. So maybe you're back in the area that you had an internship, or you met someone at a networking event and you know that they happen to live in the city that you're visiting. Great, reach out, see if they want to grab coffee, or at the very least, if you can drop into maybe your old internship and say hello to some people. I did this every summer when I was home because my first internship was back in my home state, and so it made it really easy for me to drop in and say hi to my mentor and get to make connections with new people, perhaps the new interns that were there, but really just to stay in touch and keep that relationship going in person. The big takeaway here is to consistently keep in touch with your professional connections. Because if you do it right, they're going to be more than happy to help you out when the time comes. And they're definitely going to help you out over someone who completely forgot about them and has not maintained a relationship, or someone who maybe asks a little too much of them. I hope you found my 5 tips for how to keep in touch with your professional contacts helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a like and share it with a friend or two. And while you're here, check out the description below where I've linked my LinkedIn training. So you can sign up for free and get access to everything from setting up your profile to really learning how you should be using the social network to stay in touch with people. Right? Everything we've talked about in this video. I will be back next week with another video. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss a thing.